On Sunday's Martinsville race, Kyle Larson surprised both his fans and himself with his performance. Larson transformed a two-tire pit stop into a commanding victory. He seized the opportunity presented by a timely caution that altered the game plan. Welcome back to our channel, NASCAR fans. Before we break down what happened Sunday, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any updates about NASCAR. Let's jump right into the video to see how Larson could accomplish this amazing performance. Throughout his glittering racing career, Kyle Larson called many NASCAR Cup circuits his home, but Martinsville had eluded him. The 2021 Cup Series winner found it challenging to drive through the field due to the paperclip-shaped ovals, tricky curves, and slippery straightaways. Stages 1 and Stage 2 were easily won by Preece and Kevin Harvick. Larson once again was battling for position in the group. On his way to winning Stage 1, Preece utterly dominated, leading every single one of the 80 laps. Second place went to Almirola, followed by Reddick in third, Suarez in fourth, and Briscoe in fifth. Preece, who was the pole position, seized control of the race right away, pulling ahead of Suarez by 1.5 seconds after 25 laps. Preece passed Logano to put the current series champion one lap down with 21 laps to go in the stage. Due to unauthorized modifications made to his number 22 Ford before the race, Logano had to start the race from the back of the pack. Harvick made a fourth tire pit call that ultimately paid off as he overtook Ross Chastain for the lead and held off Briscoe to win Stage 2. This is his first stage victory since the 2020 season. The next three drivers were Hamlin, Reddick, and Keselowski. Preece was the first driver off pit road after Stages 1 and 2's interval. Kyle Busch with an equipment interference, Chris Buescher, and Zane Smith, who was too fast on pit road, all of whom had to restart from the back of the race. Harrison Burton made contact with Eric Jones on lap 133, spun around off turn 2, and came to a stop on the track. This caused a caution to be issued. Preece was once again first off pit road as all of the lead lap cars made pit stops, but he, Wallace, and Truex were all given penalties for speeding on pit road and had to start from the back of the pack. 30th in line was Preece. Chastain maintained the lead with 20 laps remaining, while Todd Gilliland finished second with only 2 fresh tires, and Harvick, who used 4 tires during his stop, finished third. Harvick overtook Gilliland and Chastain on lap 167 to assume the lead for the first time in the race. Before we dive into the fascinating details of what happened in Stage 3, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. The lead lap cars all made pit stops after the intermission between Stages 2 and 3, with Briscoe edging Kevin Harvick off pit road. Following the restart on lap 193, Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and Hamlin were in front of Briscoe. On lap 247, Hamlin managed to get around Harvick and assumed second place. With 150 laps remaining in the race, Briscoe only had a slight lead over Hamlin. After several laps of side-by-side racing, Hamlin eventually passed Briscoe on the inside and took the lead on lap 257. On lap 298 of the race, Blaney and Alex Bowman were the first to enter pit road to begin the last round of green flag pit stops to get new tires and fuel to finish the race. The fourth caution of the race was issued on lap 303 after a tire fell off Anthony Alfredo's number 78 Chevrolet and came to a stop on turn 4. Due to the number 78 Chevrolet losing a tire on the front stretch during the race, 2 of Anthony Alfredo's crew members could be suspended for the next 2 races starting this week. Harvick was the first off pit road as the majority of lead lap cars pitted. Briscoe continued to run and took over in front. On lap 313's restart, he took the lead, followed by Larson, Tyler Reddick, and Harvick. On lap 343, the 6th caution of the race was issued after J.J. Yeley ran into the wall in turn 3. The majority of lead lap vehicles pitted, but a few did not, notably Logano, who took over as the leader. Logano was followed on the restart on lap 355 by Almirola, Hamlin, Stenhouse, and Larson. With 29 laps remaining, Larson managed to pass Logano on the inside and pass him off turn 2 to grab the race's early lead. Despite choosing not to pit and using worn-up tires to gain an advantage, Logano couldn't stop Larson from overtaking him on the track. Joey Logano lost the race against Larson by more than 4 seconds at the finish line. Larson, who also won the first race of the 3-race short-track stretch at Richmond Raceway, now on his 21 career victories. This is his second victory of 2023. He was just rated one of the top 7 to 5 drivers in NASCAR. Even for one of the most talented drivers in NASCAR, the outcome was unexpected. It seemed impossible throughout the majority of the first 2 stages of the race.
This boy's gonna be pumped up. Yeah, last night in the Xfinity race, John Hunter Nemechek won the race and then burned his car down with his burnouts. Everything caught fire. Nemechek hopped out and instead of talking about his race, told everybody about the fire extinguisher.
The best my car had been, I think, being able to get out front and manage, but yeah, I never ever would have thought that I would won here at Martinsville. This place has been so tough on me. Just does not suit my driving style at all. I like to charge the center, I like to roll momentum, and that's just not what this place is like. But thanks to Cliff Daniels.
This time, there was no video game move because NASCAR prohibited it. Ross Chastain used the Hail Melon maneuver the last time he raced at Martinsville, slingshotting around the outside wall in turns 3 and 4 to pass Denny Hamlin and earn a spot in NASCAR's Final Four round of the playoffs. And Chastain barely made an impact on Sunday, finishing 13th.
The best I saw was the Hail Melon.
Okay, we like that one.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that one.
There
was more thought put into that than the actual move. Let's just start right there.
Okay.
You didn't have this plane.
The Sunday race was also a big day for Chase Elliott. Elliott was aware of the significance of his return. Additionally, his performance on Sunday was significant. He struggled for much of the second half of the race in positions 20 to 25, but he made a comeback to place 10th. Elliott, a driver who isn't prone to getting fired up over a 10th place result, actually grinned after this one, showing that he knew he still had it in him.
Not great, but I felt about as I thought I would feel. I think probably more just out of shape from sitting around for 6 weeks, so it's, these cars are, fairly warm, but just when you sit around, it's like, kind of a culture shock for your body.
Well, it impacts our TV ratings. I know that for sure. There's more people that want to watch when Chase Elliott is here, and I think we're all thankful that he's back, and because it's just whether you like somebody, don't like somebody, get along.
On Sunday, April 23, the Cup Series will compete next at Talladega Superspeedway. Despite the challenges of Martinsville Speedway, Larson managed to turn a 2-tire pit stop into a commanding win. That wraps it up for our NASCAR breakdown of Kyle Larson's amazing victory at Martinsville. Kyle Larson's victory was an impressive and well-deserved achievement. What do you think of the race? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. We hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates about NASCAR. Thank you for watching.